Hey fam, um, I know it's late. We're gonna do an insomniac hour, and I'm even gonna stay on an hour. Did a short video, and I'm gonna start doing more of these. You guys have been asking for the Kokomo crew, the Kokomo Ghetto Boys, uh, Kokomo Ghetto Boys Club, the motorcycle clubs that belong to that, who, the connections, the how. Let's just put it this way. This information, these names, these cases go back to the ISP, back to FBI. You're going to have them saying, we knew intel, we failed to act. When some of these individuals sit in my FBI informant files, the same FBI informant files the agent over me, Michael Curtis, his lies, disregard, negligence, and informant mishandling, information mishandling. Mark my words. His actions, their inactions, caused Delphi. I just need you guys to open your eyes. And I'm going to be posting a short video later on. And if anybody's one in the comments after I take this off, I got Kokomo, Peru, and a few other places I want to get the drone up. Get all, can't do boots on the ground, but I can do wheels on the ground. And actually show some things that you guys need to see. But be vigilant on the video I'm about to drop on my YouTube channel. Open your eyes. This group, this Kokomo Good Boys Club, it's the same one the former Judge Fouts belongs to. The same judge I seen when he was a judge, coming into not only Full Throttle, but Kokomo's mobile ground shakers. Yes, I seen the former judge among some of the biggest drug ring, the Kokomo Kingpin family members, coming to Danny DeMolin, aka the pimp of the town, pay to play at more than one motorcycle club. But when it comes to these motorcycle clubs like Milwaukee Iron, Mobile, Sin City, Full Throttle, this is continuing on this series. The more you know. I'm gonna hop off here and I'm gonna drop a video on my Facebook, not Facebook, but I meant YouTube, and it might take a little bit to get to upload, but it's going to be worth the watch. I just did a quick video tonight, but what you see compared to what I see, it's on the names, where to look, what names to look at, and what's shown. I've got some, like I said, I call them stalkers on my page, and they've done nothing but instead of trying to get intel to go back to this ring to cover its own ass, they've done nothing but help me show what I'm about to start showing you now. The gloves are off, and it's due time some of these names are brought in, grilled, and then what the Michael Curtis, the agent over me, said. FBI knew the corruption, both Howard County as well as Kokomo, from elected officials on down to police, deputies, and I've actually heard this is why Deputy Kuntz, the one that was killed, he is going state witness not only against his department, but the county as well as the city. He's seen things he did not sign up for. He's being forced to do things he did not sign up for. Think I'm nuts? Look into it. There's $2,500 worth of drug money from an earlier bust that went missing out of his truck. over $10,000. Drugs, money have been went missing out of Kokomo Police Department's own evidence room. But just open your eyes. This is about a 15-minute video. I'm going to do short videos like this. That way, keep your guys' attention span. But yet at the same time, I open up about 15, 20 names. You start following these names, you're going to see where they go back to different cases and both individuals around those cases, suspects, dealers, users. Straight, I'm not 100% sure on the Waba Asian boy. Haven't heard much on that. And what I'm about to show, the connection to Ray Hanish, Nicole Bowen, many don't believe it was actually my intel, and I can actually show the intel not only to her aunt, but to her mom. And that intel that I pushed to both of them, between the three of us pushing it to the prosecutor's office, that is why uh, they finally came out. Hertz was like, we did it, and this is why we did it. She was about to talk on our drug operation. Wasn't a little operation they belonged to. It's the same operation that's involved with over 14 kids killed. And yes, Karina, 2 weeks after her 18th birthday, I don't want to see anybody bash that girl. She was a child, 2 weeks into her 18th birthday, that never got to see adult life. And the childhood she had is disgusting. There's been multiple stories, even including ones from her dad's side, where she was trafficked when she was a kid, as in being a mule, stuffing cavities, moving her mother's drugs, and makes you wonder, how did this child ever get stuck and having a serious addiction as a child? Nobody wants to stop and think about that. 2 weeks after her 18th birthday, she was killed, but during her childhood, she was facing addiction. You don't think that wasn't forced on her, or a leaked bag started this addiction? What she was forced to do as a child? But some of these, I call them stalkers on my Facebook, have made it real easy. Them trying to stalk, get information. It's not just my group, not just my Facebook, not just my YouTube, but these names you will see have started other pages trying to act like they're doing everything good. I want you to keep in mind, there's been over 56 cases I followed this same drug ring around 10 different states, from young to old. I found other victims missing and killed in at least 10 other states. Just my eyes only. It's hard to find more. I guarantee there's more than 56. But once I start showing you where to look and how to start looking, I'm going to start doing this piece by piece. And I'm going to do it slow, meticulously, and very few people at a time. But once I start doing this, look away from the circles. Some of these people have embedded themselves within these circles, within groups. They have been getting information. It's not for the good, not for the right, not for the justice. It's to go back to this ring. And I guarantee you, some of you are going to start noticing some of these names, like Misdemeanor and a few others. I'm not trying to talk bad or anything. I'm letting the evidence speak for itself.